Hello students, good morning. This is Mr. Titus from Shalom Classes. I always tell you good morning because the first meeting is always good morning, even it is night. Okay, so I'm not going to give you a very vast introduction. So today, for what purpose I have here, so I would like to tell you. This book is Moment. You may see that my camera is not that much well. So this is the book of Moment, and as for 9th class CBSE. And today we are going to discuss about chapter number 2 or the lesson number 2, the adventure of Toto. Okay, the adventure of Toto. This is the lesson for 9th class CBSE chapter number 2. In this story, we may find different characters like author himself and grandfather, grandmother, grandmother's friends, and also we may find another character that is ticket collector. Then different animals like Toto itself and God, ass, then also tortoise, rabbit, squirrel, and other animals also are there. So here we may see a person who is the grandfather of author. The author of this lesson is Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is Indian author. Some of they think that he is not Indian, but he is Indian author. So even he was from his descendants were from British. So anyway, if somebody born in India, that means he should be called an Indian. So in this chapter, the author here describes about his grandfather, grandmother, about his grandfather's private Jew, and something about his family, as well as he describes here that about the monkey, how the Toto is there and how he is working there. That is the main story here. So anyway, I am not going to waste my time, and I would like to tell you about this lesson very fastly. So here we can see a grandfather, one who is a lover of animals. So because of that reason, he made a private zoo in his house, and he kept different kinds of animals there. And but grandmother is not that much happy when grandfather brings some other animals. But somehow grandmother is adjusting with him, and somehow and after some time grandmother also grandmother also agreeing with him. So one day grandfather went somewhere, and he found a monkey, and he purchased the monkey with 5 rupees from a Tonga driver. And grandfather here he discussed or he described about the monkey. So Toto was a pretty monkey. His bright eyes sprinkled with mischievous beneath, deep-set eyebrow, and his teeth, which were pearl white, were very often displayed in a smile, and frightened the life of the elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. So this is his appearance according to grandfather. The eyes is the eyebrow is very good, and also his teeth just like a pulse, very white, and the tail of the monkey is very long. So according to thinking of grandfather, if any animals has a long tail, that is good animal, and the appearance also is very good. And as for us,
if we think about monkey, if monkey has a long tail, so that is good for jumping one branch to another branch, one branch to another branch, and the appearance also is very good, and through the tail it can hold the branches of the tree, etc. So he purchased it, and after purchasing he has come to the home, but now he doesn't want to say these things or this matter to grandmother. So that is why he thought a plan. He should hide it for certain days, as the mood will good to the grandmother. So then he will reveal this truth. So in that way, author and grandfather both they have discussed. After discussing, so they kept it in author's bedroom and in a cupboard, okay, and that is called in a closet, and for hiding it, so they placed it, and when they come back, then they have seen there the inside of the cupboard that was fully destroyed. There was a bleacher of author, and there were papers and other clothes. Clothes are torn and papers are torn. Everything has been destroyed. That was something tension for them. But grandfather became happy, and he praised that really this monkey is very clever. Otherwise, it's supposed to make a rock by your bleacher, and it's supposed to went out from the through the window. So that night they have kept, because they have kept that inside of their private zoo. So where the other animals were there, and squirrels, goat, and rabbit, tortoise, all other animals were there. So what happened there? Throughout the night, Toto didn't give them sleep, and his friendship was not good with them, and he disturbed to their life. So that was something mischievous thing, and that was something very troublesome thing. So such a way, grandfather thought next day he has to go from Dehradun to Saharanpur to collect his pension. So that is why he thought it is not good if I keep it inside of other animals, so it would disturb. So that is why he wanted to take him along with him, so that he made a bag, and that bag was made by canvas that is very very hard, and after making the bag there is a little bit straw and smooth cloth that was placed inside of the bag, and Toto has been put into the bag. Then after, grandfather went to Saharanpur. Just when he reached to the railway station, then he started to pay the money for his ticket. The ticket collector also have come to cut the ticket or have the ticket. So somehow he has seen the monkey. Okay, so he little bit he scared, and he said something. Then what happened there? He said that this is a dog, and that is why there should be a ticket for the dog also. So actually that was not a dog, that was the monkey. It is true, but why he said this is a dog? Because there is permission to take ticket for a dog. So this is instead of a dog, this is a monkey. So that is why he qualified the monkey as for a dog. Somehow grandfather gave money or 3 rupees as for the charging of ticket, and when that was something dishappy for grandfather, the monkey has been told as for a dog. Then also grandfather told took out the tortoise and showed to the ticket collector, and say how much charge will be this. Then grandfather told, this is not a dog, that is why there will be no any charge of it. So somehow he went to Saranpur and collected his pension. Then after he came back to the home. So now they have decided to keep it in another Jew or another place where the ass is living. Okay, where the donkey or ass is living. So both author and the grandfather decided to keep that something revealed, and before the grandmother, and grandmother also agreed with that. So it was kept in the stable, and where there is a ass or the monkey had been kept there, but both of them were fighting always. They have no good friendship. That was also something troublesome, and something the tension of grandfather and his family. So anyway, so that is why they have kept it in some other place. Whenever they want to take him bath, so it always take warm water. First of all, when there is a time of bath, so they take the water, warm water, and he tests it with his straw. Then when he experienced that this is hot water, then he started to take bath. If somebody would laugh about this mischievous or about this incident, Toto feel not good. So after day is passing, so when somebody come to the home, and sometime Toto tear the cloth and hold others' cloth, especially grandmother's friend, some aunties were coming there to meet grandmother, to talk with grandmother, and when they have come there, so Toto was disturbing to them. One day what happened there, so they have put a very big vessel. There is a full of water, and that water they were putting on the for stove. Okay, they are putting that on the stove. So that water is getting warm inside of the kettle. So the Toto, it went there and sat inside of there. So gradually the water become hot, and finally when it got very heat, then he jumped out from the water. So that was something, the mischief. And one day what happened there, there was a pot. Inside of the pot there is palau. That palau was kept inside of the dining table, on the dining table inside of the dining room. So one day Toto came there, and he started to eat that. Then after what happened, suddenly auntie came, and without permission it is eating. So that is why he felt no good. So when it looked to grandmother, so something, it felt other vessels to there, and it went to some other place. Then grandfather has come there. When it has seen grandfather has come, then it went to a jackfruit tree and sat there and ate plenty, fully, and completely. Then empty bowl he put that on the floor. So he put that, and that is because of that reason the bowl was completely destroyed. That was something dishappy to grandfather and grandmother, and finally grandfather thinks that we are not that much a rich person that every day we would take new clothes, every day we would take every day we would bring dishes and balls, something new. We are not that much rich. So this monkey means Toto is always making trouble, and it is always making disturbance. So that is why we have to leave it. Such case, once again, and grandfather took Tutu and went to the Tonga driver and sold it with 3 rupees. Okay, first of all he purchased it by 5 rupees, and secondly he sold it with 3 rupees. That means 2 rupees lost. That was the incident, true incident or true experience of the author that he says according or by this story. So I hope you have understood why this lesson is adventure. And actually this is misadventure for the family or for the grandfather and for the author, but it is something adventure for Toto because he is enjoying and he is getting good food, he is getting warm water, and he is terroring to other animals, he is disturbing to other animals. Sake of that reason we can say that it is adventure of Toto, but the family members, as for the family members, they have disadventure. Okay, so I hope you have understood this lesson. May God bless you. Yet if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe and also make comment. Okay, thank you.